welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Project Cars 2 and we're back with the Activision weekly time trial. It's week number 23 and we're driving the Toyota Rocket Bunny GT4 race car around Sakitto National. This time trial I jumped on very late at night again. I've not had much time to get on this game recently. Really been concentrating on GT Sport with obviously the FIA races and the pre-season that's about to start. And I just jumped on for literally 15 minutes. I've never driven this track in this way. I've driven obviously the four-way round for another one of the ACR time trials, but this one's a little bit different. It took me a few laps to get used to it, and then I just did a lap pretty much default setup. We just changed a few very basic things, nothing massive at all. It's not really pushing the limits, but it's there as a basic guide as what you need to be aiming for. I'm sure someone will be able to go at least a second quicker than this, maybe 2 seconds, because I was nowhere near the limits. I was still trying to get used to the car, and then I think it was getting on for half one or something. I mean, I'm not sure if it shows you on the Steam leaderboard what time it was, but it was very late and I was nearly falling asleep. So I had to just get this video done and leave it as it is on this. Like I say, if I do get a chance to go back on, I might try and improve it, but with the FIA races that starting with GT Sport now, that is the priority at the moment. I want to try and do well in the pre-season results for that to see if we can try and get quite high up on the leaderboard. So for this lap anyway, you can see coming through the last corner, we had a little bit of a moment trying to get on the power really early, but just about got away with it. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the shifter, which is is needed with this car. It makes the gear changes a little bit faster and makes you a bit faster, because my partner was asleep in the bedroom, so I couldn't start hammering the clutch and the gear stick away while she was asleep, so it would have probably woke her up. So going into this corner, you want to brake just after the 100 on the right hand side, brake it down in this first gear and try and widen the angle into that corner and get on the power nice and early. Be careful not to run too far wide here. You can just about get away with running it that far wide. Any wider and you might invalidate the lap. Then we're going into the two right-handers, doing that in third gear, being careful, really cautious. You see I had a lot more speed through that corner I could have took, and this corner. I just wanted to just get a smooth lap in, just to show you guys a basic lap. So going through this corner now, we're going to up gear into fourth gear and then brake fairly late, down into third gear and then second gear, and take a little bit of the apex off of that corner, and then try and get on the power as early as possible. We could have got on the power a bit earlier there. Again, I was very hesitant before I got on the power. This was probably my maybe 5th or 6th lap on the track, so just bear in mind that I haven't really done much practice on this track. So going through the final corner again, down to second gear, and then try and get on the power really early. Again, we were a little bit cautious before we put the power on, but it was a little bit smoother than what we started the lap like. And we go over the line on a 1 minute, I think it's 1 minute 12 or something like that, 1 minute 12.7. Obviously there was no other time trial times to even judge this by. My guess is you might even be able to get it down to a 1 minute 10, maybe a 10.8 or a 10.9. Setup wise, I hardly changed anything. You can't change too much in terms of downforce anyway. The only things that I changed really was the I think I might have just done something with the brake bias, and I also did some stuff with the the rear springs possibly, and also the anti-roll bars, just to try and make it a little bit smoother on the rear. I think I also adjusted the towing angle on the rear from 0.4 to 0.3 and from minus 0.2 to minus 0.1 on the front tow angles. I didn't touch any of this, but one thing I would do is I would have adjusted the bumps up. As you can see there, I'm showing you. I think getting rid of them bumps up will make this car a little bit more stable, but like I said, I just jumped on to get a lap done. So also we did change the final drive, I think, to make it a little bit faster on the acceleration, because we wasn't really using 6th gear, but with it on the higher ratio, you could start getting into them gears. I lowered the power ramp just down by 1 and lowered the coast down to make it a bit more stable on the braking also. So they're the basic changes we made. We also did the traction control on 15 and ABS on 80. This car has all them assists, so you can adjust them. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that quick video. I'm looking forward to seeing what times you guys manage. I'm sure someone will be very close to a 1 minute 10, if not in the 1 minute 10s with this car, maybe faster. It's hard to judge when I was half asleep. I just couldn't get any consistency, and obviously too tired to really be able to push the car too hard. But I'm enjoying it. I'll be looking forward to seeing what times you guys get. Make sure you sub to the channel if you haven't already subbed, and we'll be back with more videos very soon. Thanks again for watching.